The lights dim, the audience falls silent, and anticipation fills the air inside the deposito of the Fondazione Prada in Milan. The space is stripped down to its essence: bare walls, exposed structure, sunlight filtering softly through high windows. The runway is not a theatrical spectacle, but a raw environment, calm and intentional. This is the chosen stage for the unveiling of Prada's Spring-Summer 2026 menswear collection, a collection entitled A Change of Tone. The title itself sets the mood: a deliberate shift, a recalibration, a statement that menswear is entering a new chapter. The first look appears, and immediately it disarms. A white camp collar shirt, hand-painted with an almost childlike illustration of a rising sun, layered over a pale blue turtleneck. The bottom half disrupts convention entirely. Elastic hem shorts, cut like bloomers, riding the line between innocence and provocation. This opening is more than clothing, it is a manifesto. Prada and Raf Simons are declaring that menswear does not need to conform, that it can embrace naivety, that it can play. The show moves forward and the mood crystallizes. Color takes on a soft, almost dreamlike character. Pastels wash across the runway: powder blue, blush pink, mint green. Yet they are balanced by neutrals: sandy beige, navy, charcoal, ivory. Bright pops of cobalt, emerald, and crimson flicker like sparks across a muted canvas. The collection does not scream. It breathes. It allows silence and space. This is clothing for a man who does not need to shout in order to be seen. Tailoring emerges in new proportions. Jackets are elongated, shoulders softened, the lapels wide but unforced. Single and double-breasted suits flow with ease, trousers loose at the thigh, narrowing with precision at the ankle. The tailoring is not about rigidity, but about possibility, allowing the body to move naturally, acknowledging the rhythm of everyday life rather than imposing strict codes. Outerwear makes its mark, but in a way that resists dominance. Macintosh coats in lightweight cottons, trench coats that flow like silk, cabans and track jackets reimagined in hybrid forms. Some are belted, others open, as though in dialogue with the air itself. The silhouettes suggest protection without confinement, function without austerity, and then comes play. Cargo pants with oversized pockets, biker jackets reinterpreted in vinyl, leather rendered supple and glossy. Knit sweaters are cinched at the waist, cropped or worn slouchy. Shorts are daring, cut high, unapologetic in their exposure. There is mischief here, but never chaos. It is a carefully orchestrated liberation. Accessories echo this balance. Raffia bucket hats speak of summer leisure, while structured leather bags insist on continuity with Prada's lineage of craft. Shoes range from loafers and sandals to easy slip-ons, grounding the looks in real-world wearability. The textures are as telling as the shapes: sheer cotton, fluid silk, crisp poplin, airy wool. Materials layered to create tension and harmony. A leather biker jacket meets a sheer underlayer. A soft knit is juxtaposed with vinyl shine. Each texture chosen not for spectacle, but for feeling. The sensation on skin, the movement with the body, the way light plays across a surface. This is where the collection earns its title. It is indeed a change of tone. In a fashion world often dominated by extremes, hyper-maximalism or austere minimalism, Prada offers a new register, one that is gentler, more human. Miuccia Prada has always said fashion is about the life we live, about the choices that define our identity. Here with Raf Simons, that philosophy takes shape as a menswear that embraces contradiction. Uniforms are present but softened. Sportswear is redefined as elegance. Beachwear finds a place in city life. A tailored blazer might frame a shirt that looks like a child's drawing. Shorts that once belonged to private spaces now walk confidently in public. The set itself becomes part of the storytelling. The stripped-back deposito, with flower-shaped rugs scattered on the concrete floor, transforms into an abstract garden. Natural light creates shifting shadows as models walk, clothing revealed as though under changing skies. The soundtrack is not the pounding bass of spectacle, but a mix of ambient soundscapes, fragments of voices, birdsong, distant guitar. an atmosphere designed to soothe, to invite contemplation. There is a deliberate tension between vulnerability and strength, softness and structure, the rational and the poetic. Prada challenges menswear by asking a simple question. What if clothes did not reinforce boundaries, but dissolve them? What if a man could wear bloomers and still feel strong? What if color could suggest calm rather than flamboyance? What if fashion could reflect the need for quiet in a noisy world? As the collection unfolds, these questions are answered not in words but in images. A blazer layered over a sheer knit, a pastel short paired with polished loafers, a MAC coat swinging lightly as the model strides. The mood is consistent, gentle yet certain, playful yet thoughtful. The collection insists that masculinity is not diminished by softness, it is expanded by it. The finale arrives not with spectacle, but with resolution. Looks converge in harmony, structured trousers softened by loose jackets, bright pastels muted by neutral counterpoints, accessories integrated seamlessly. There is no single climax but a symphony of ideas, each look a variation on the theme of tone, each exit a note in the composition. Miuccia Prada and Raf Simons step out, side by side, to warm applause. The moment is not about celebration of excess, but about recognition of clarity. What the audience has witnessed is more than a fashion show. It is a meditation on menswear today. It is an invitation to men everywhere to embrace freedom, to dress with intention, to live with softness without sacrificing identity. As the lights fade and the space empties, one message remains. Prada Spring/Summer 2026. Menswear is not just a collection, it is a vision of possibility. It is proof that clothing can be a mirror of the times, reflecting not only aesthetics, but the emotional needs of a generation. In a world that often feels overwhelming, Prada proposes a change of tone, a tone of quiet confidence, a tone of elegance without rigidity, a tone of hope. This is Prada. This is Spring/Summer 2026. This is the future of menswear.